Hey guys, it's Destroyer here, and I'm very excited about this new game by TapZen, which just had its global release 2 weeks ago. Some countries have been excluded from the global release, such as Singapore. However, I've been told that they will be added later this year, including an Android version too. So because of this, I use my Australian App Store ID to download This Means War. So the first thing we do in the game is run through the tutorial. We collect some resources. This resource is called supply, which is mainly used for producing troops. So we're building our first defense, which is called a sentry tower. You can speed up production time with power cells, which are mostly done for free during the tutorial. So we get invaded by an enemy, and it shows you how grunts are weak against the sentry towers. However, Goliath tanks are much stronger. We've been given some free choppers to help take the tanks down, which aren't usually available at the beginning of the game. So after the tanks are taken down, the choppers continue on to attack the enemy base. So there's a second resource in this game called Red Mercury. It can be used to upgrade buildings such as the barracks, bunkers and walls. We'll go ahead and build one of the barracks now. This is where we produce troops. The only available troop right now is the Grunt. These troops are very fast and good at moving the battle line back. So we have to make 8 of them right now. You can spend power cells to instantly produce the 8 grunts, or just wait the 2.5 minutes. Now we're ready for our first attack. Here we have the enemy base. You'll notice that our base is rather nearby. The enemy can come and attack us. There's a green attack line in the middle. You can drop your troops anywhere behind this line. As your troops approach the enemy base, they will push the green line closer to the enemy. Then you'll be able to drop your troops closer. Our group of 8 grunts come across 6 rocket troopers. The grunts have higher health, however the rocket troopers have longer range and higher damage per shot. We are given some extra reinforcement troops, which normally slowly recover when your troops die off. Here you can see the grunts recovering in the bottom left corner. Once the bar fills, we have one more grunt to deploy into battle. We are given 5 Goliath tankers to help us against the enemy tankers. As you can see, these tankers have very good health and damage. So that's a 3-star victory. We take home 3,000 Red Mercury and supplies. So now we're instructed to build a series of buildings here. So we need to build the storage. The engineers' tents. The more engineers you have, the more things you can produce at once. I'll show the costs of those engineers on the screen right now. The army camps determine how many troops we can take into battle. Looks like we have one more battle to do and are instructed to produce 16 rocket troopers. This was going to take almost 8 minutes to build, so I decided to spend 4 power cells to instantly build the troops. We are now being taken into the campaign missions now. The first mission is called Lone Star Outpost. Normally the troops will start walking as soon as you drop them, however this mission wants us to drop all 16 rocket troopers first. Note that bullets are good against infantry, artillery is good against buildings, and rockets are good against vehicles. As you can see, these Goliath tanks are no match for rocket troopers. This enemy base has a vehicle bunker, which will keep producing Goliath tanks after you kill them off. So it's very important that you take this building down ASAP. We lost a rocket trooper and it's now recovered, so we can deploy him.
Making noise with the Rocket Boys. Light 'em up.
Now that the entire base is destroyed, we can take home our 4,000 red mercury and supply as reward. Now we can finally name our commander. By default it will take your game center name, but you can change this. We're instructed to upgrade our command center in order to build advanced weaponry. We need to do this as part of the tutorial, however it's best to upgrade all of your other towers first before upgrading your command center. This upgrade will give us a level 2 command center and access to some new towers and upgrades. There's an objectives tab in the top right corner. Here we can collect our rewards for completing the listed objectives. It won't let you collect the reward if you don't have the storage space to fit it all. So that concludes the tutorial. Let's have a quick look around. At the back of the base there's a predefined area where army camps are built. We have 2 of them right now, but seems we can have up to 6 in the future. Let's have a look in the shop. There's a number of buildings in here which we can't build just yet, but the war factory is something I'll be trying to unlock soon, as it will produce heavily armed ground vehicles. There's not many defensive towers available to me at command center level 2, just the 2 sentry towers, a vehicle bunker, some walls and 2 landmines. You can buy shields to protect your base from being attacked, however we do start with a 3-day shield. The resources section of the shop allows you to buy resources and power cells. Down the bottom left corner there is a tournaments tab. Here you can see a listing of the top alliances as well as the top players, and there's also power cell rewards for the top 3. There's also battle messages, however I haven't done any battles yet, so there's nothing in there to see. There's a global chat down the bottom, and this is also where you will find the alliance chat, However, I haven't joined an alliance yet because I need to repair the alliance link, which requires Command Center level 3. The bottom right hand corner has a friends list. You can see your Game Center friends, and you can also connect to Facebook and invite friends there too. The top right hand corner has the objectives which we saw earlier. There's quite a lot of objectives to complete, which will give you rewards such as power cells and red mercury and supplies. There's also the attack button in the top right corner. There's 3 attack modes. We have multiplayer attacks where you get matched against random players based on your medal tally. Then we have friend challenge where you can attack people on your friends list and be rewarded with power cells. Lastly, we have the campaign. The tutorial already ran us through the very first mission, but there are about 60 missions here. The higher you progress, the harder they get, but the rewards get much better. I will upload all of these shortly, so if you need any help with these, you can click on the link at the end of this video and it will show you the entire missions playlist. I definitely will be uploading more of this game, so stay tuned for more.